Stream up too. Y'all heard me? The stream up. Shoot yourself. Wayne got street cred for shooting himself. Cheddar Bob ass. I was gonna say, nah, I ain't bullshitting, bro. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. But my girl wanted me to do her some steaks on the grill. That's it. Just some steaks and asparagus. That shit don't take too long. That's why I was gonna say, just hoop a couple games. Shit, let me get that out the way. That's a quick cooking, and I'll be ready to come back. Nigga, we be waiting on you. What you talking about, y'all niggas? Now, mm-hmm. That you still doing that damn death chart? Who? How, bro? How? I'm about to say how we cheating. I need to make some adjustments this offseason, though. I got too many safeties, too many good safeties. And my nigga Del Pitt needs some field time. So that means Landon gonna have to. Ooh, should I do it? Ooh, I know what I'm doing next year. Landon Collins going to linebacker next year. Dale Pitt about to start. Yeah, Dale Pitt about to start. He might have to start the Super Bowl, man. Hold on, I'm making some adjustments. No, you know what? I'm gonna leave it like this for the finish this season. Okay. Um, Oh, you must have hit that 90 over. Oh, that mean he gonna be a superstar, whoever it is. Oh yeah, well he'll have his extra ability slot as soon as he get his downs played. 1 second. I was fixing with that chart. Hey, the stream up too. Go ahead and press it, Nut. Y'all heard me? The stream is up. Bless you. How bad this nigga really at the crib though? Damn, Lamar threw like that. I understood. Nah, I said Lamar threw like that. He started diming that bitch. Yeah.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
He had 60 touchdowns. I had 58.
The Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Oakland Raiders taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. They'll run. It's Dorsett. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to be running for some big yardage.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now the first carry for Bush. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They go play action now. Jackson, they'll buy some time right.
How do I watch the stream?
He's going to go down again.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
No, it ain't going to end zone, but it went out at the 20, though.
Vick will look to throw on first down. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And right away, he lost the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on fourth down, a change of possession anyway.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at
Don't
that.
forget about
his
Barry.
Guys are able to strike first in this opening quarter.
Sure. He ain't going
Justin
nowhere.
Tucker
You see
for
what
the
he just
extra
did?
point.
Todd Gurley and somebody else,
And that
too.
makes it 7-zip Oakland.
Hey, I seen you and Rock do it. I said, why can't I, you know? I wouldn't have loaded up our running backs.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yes, sir.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line.
Yeah.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Dorsett. And he'll get this one to about his 14. Just a gain of a yard there. Now it'll be
I went for
down.
the pick. Yeah, I went for the pick, and the ball just
start
popped
to this
up.
drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. This is fielded at the goal line. A little 360.
Let's go, let's do it. At their own 16-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Play action. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And
Man, get the fuck. Bro, I'm jumping for the ball.
Flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment. But here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Check 52. Check 3. Check over.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Escaping the pressure right.
Bitch!
Man complete over the middle. It's Bush. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Here's Vick. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 22. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw, Vick.
Pass interference.
Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
3rd and long for Vick. He wants it all for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
So he splits the uprights, and it has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now it's Jackson, and they're not able to look up there. Incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now it's Dorsett. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on fourth down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down.
Here we go, 50, 50, Mike 50.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. This is Johnson, he's got it.
Damn, this shit.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 70 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just set up for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw it here. Vick. Flush to his right. And he whips that one incomplete there. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Vick, 3rd and goal. Shakes off the spot.
Good coverage. Good fucking coverage.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it.
Damn.
How about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is fielded at the goal line. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He finally got smart on that shit.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
You ain't.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Yeah, she getting the shit together. It ain't gonna take long, bro. I'll throw this shit on the grill and come back in the crib.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though,
no, we can, is what I'm saying, though, because I'm just going to go light the grill, then I got to wait for that shit to get right. Then I'm going to throw the shit on the grill, then I got to wait for that shit to cook, you know what I mean?
And turning it over to their offense.
It ain't like I'm just going to be just sitting there.
You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Taken from just outside the 30. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mark 56. What? Go. 56.
Vic goes play action. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off.
Hold on to it.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the 42-yard line. 56, the mark, boy. 56. Check 56. I got it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Vic.
Pass interference.
Incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
56 the mic. 57. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Mike 56.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic.
Let's go.
Being chased out left. He'll run it. Now Vic strips.
He dove. He fucking dove. I don't ever dive.
At the 29-yard line.
Bro, you know I don't.
Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's why they ain't calling it.
Now they face a 3rd down. So we've reached halftime.
He said that's a
Super
foul,
Bowl
ref.
55. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
That nigga out there trying to strip
when we kick it off in
everything.
the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now here's Vick. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get Bob with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on
Joey
drive
fucking
1 of
got
quarter
away.
3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. He'll return it from the 6. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. To throw is Jackson. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more.
He got stuck on the back of the line.
What I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. That'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Flushed out right. And now he's going to use, and I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now
next
they're
time
looking
keep that
at
bitch in
third
bounds.
down. From the gun on third down, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Jackson.
Okay, Landon.
Time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. Johnson was the intended receiver.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game,
great decision to move on the linebacker. Great decision.
Looking good for him here.
That was an insane interception.
So here's Vic following the interception.
Oh, let the ball go.
Too much. Down he goes. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons.
Some baby back bullshit.
They felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Just a minute.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to
Can you
convert there on third
roll it
down,
over?
but what an effort to get his hand on that.
Gonna come back. Now's the time.
And brings up a fourth down decision.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. A bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to the...
Okay, Landon.
Time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And won't just empty the bench just yet. If you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick six, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Just look, if not,
this
then
is
I'll just
fielded
have
at the
to
goal line. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Vick now after the fumble recovery. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to
That
pick
nigga
apart
be
his own
going up
defense.
for them
Those guys
holes,
are
though.
sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Throwing again, Vick on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. It's caught by Sanders. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Yeah, that was a horrible throw.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive.
I be on my linebacker
knowing
shit,
each other's
bro.
moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 22, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10.
Yeah, I had a few.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Yeah.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Got a man, it's Johnson, end zone for a Raider touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Pick and play. The rest of it will run out, bro.
One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me. He's coming. Kill, 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 kill.
Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Bucs on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 42. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it?
That looked like a great
Hard
catch to me.
Watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Oh, shit.
Mike, 56, right there. 56. I got it.
On 2nd down, Barkley.
Face mask.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day.
Let's go. Time to end it. Mike, got 2. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They'll run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Target.
On the counter, Gurley. And Gurley, he fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him
Ooh,
up,
he killed the ball to out, though.
Picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Meanwhile, on 3rd
He
down,
broke
they
his
take
thumb,
a shot
damn.
at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So he
Looked like he
remains
tried to run into me,
3
Russ.
for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Nuts, you ain't fair, bro. You got to return your kicks, bro.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your play.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins.
That nigga Landon is
So we
though.
recount real quick. He had the touchdown earlier.
He
and now
should have
comes
been
up with
there
the
all
sack here.
season.
No doubt about it. He's having himself a game.
To try again after the sack. Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
He ain't have to grab him. He wasn't going to
Well,
get
you
to
won't
it.
hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this
They
crowd.
got
waiting
switched
for
up.
this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, bro. I was just linebackering it up, man. That's all.
Here's
was,
Jackson
too.
to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second
Come on,
down.
bruh.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of
That's
times
the
he's
plus
been
about
sacked.
having fast
staying out there,
linebackers.
isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
On the toss, it's Dorsett. Able to spin free. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
On third down, Jackson dancing to his left. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay.
That nigga petty, dog.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Oh, man.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, a broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part, because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles.
Rocky, you're there.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first
Say it
one.
again, Nut. I
blew
bet you
out
won't.
the Seahawks.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we
you
just
don't
saw
do
it
real
happen
field
again.
goals for real.
Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there.
Was y'all able to do the grill? Okay. Oh, what the fuck is that? He cheated. How you do an onside kick from like, what the fuck was that? This nigga just, what?
So they will accept
What the fuck was that?
Forward.
What the fuck was that, bro? No, I need to know that, bro. How you? No, cuz. How the fuck you just do that, dog?
On first down, it's Gurley. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Dog, how the fuck you just do that, boy?
And they have it at the 38-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy
I'm back
who
there
popped
waiting
it
for
up
the
and
kick.
say,
That
"Geez,
bitch
what
just
did he
go
do?" But, hey,
sideways.
let's tip the cap
That
to the
nigga did a
defense
no-look
here.
kick on my ass.
Man, I'm not going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations.
Bro, how you do that, bro?
Big time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now bottled up It's out. It's loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case,
damn, Flex ain't been involved in the whole game.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Dog, shut the fuck up.
Throwing is Jackson. He finds his man Johnson. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now Jackson, and he fends him off. Forced out to his left. He's got Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Pass interference.
On first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Like how my kid came out over here.
No, it ain't the offensive line. It's the extra back there helping block. The extra man that is blitzing.
From the pistol, it's Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And the Oakland Raiders are on top of the football world. They will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as the Super Bowl champions.
It was a game, bro.
And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's
nigga Landon had a hell of a
game.
game.
It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi
Landon
Trophy
Collins,
is theirs, and so
player of the
bragging
game.
rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on the EA Sports.
You don't like seeing this, bro? You had CD Lamb in the 1 reception for 16 yards.
All right, I'm back.
Me?